both teams love to push the ball up the floor, even off of made shots.
And trying to get those easy ones before the defense can get set is always an advantage, and you're seeing more and more teams trying to speed up their pace of play.
Kicks it out to Siakam. In the corner, Harden. Pass to Lowry. Lays it up off the glass.
This guy has spent a lot of his career in the painted area and knows how to finish. Kyle Lowry inside.
Lopez right side. Got that one up quick.
And hitting the mid-range jumper here early gives the defense just another thing to think about.
They're basically saying you're going to have to guard us at every point on the floor tonight if you're going to have any chance.
And the one-hand slam just looks so pretty when it's in his hand and he's the one doing the slam.
Agreed. He is smooth as silk, even on a power finish. Here is Harden following the basket by Brook Lopez. Outside Jackson. And it's Lowry penetrating. That's good. And it's Jackson with the assist that time.
Kyle Lowry sees an opportunity to put the ball on the deck and takes advantage.
Into the lane. And Lopez has it in the corner. He gets that one. Lopez has got 6.
He is now 3 for 4 to start this game. Clearly, the confidence is already building.
And Siakam has it in the corner. Wow, came this close to a 4-point play. He'll head to the line for 3. First trip to the free throw line for him in this one.
And a guy who routinely outworks people. This team feeds off his energy.
Well, Pascal Siakam is a guy described by his coach as a speed player. We know the pressure he puts on teams in transition. He's willing to mix it up physically and sacrifice his body in the post, and this guy will leave it all out on the floor. What a... Pascal Siakam.
And Nikola Vucevic is going to pick up the foul.
Second team foul.
That's foul number 2 for him. Lowry with the ball. He's playing a pretty big role for him at the offensive end, averaging about 12.5 points a game. Outside for Jackson. Shot clock at 5. Harden.
Well, this is the energy you want to see from Luka on the defensive end on every possession. Up in his man's grill, affecting the shot. That is nice.
Right side, George. Over in the corner, Randall. Randall is doubled. Pass to Lopez. Tries again. And there it is for him. He's got 8.
Well, efficiency is everything, right? So far in this one, this guy has been on the money.
Outside Jackson for 3. That falls. Nice feed that time from Kyle Lowry.
Oh, this is the kind of start they were hoping for.
Doncic looking it over. Randall down low. And out of bounds as the Raptors gain possession. And keeping us updated from the sideline, let's swing it over to David Aldridge.
Hey, Kevin, I caught up with Washington's head coach. One item of concern for the coach was Pascal Siakam's ability to get out and run. The coach spoke about his speed, saying, "We need to locate Pascal after every missed shot. If we fail on that, he'll be getting easy buckets all night with how he runs the floor." That is a hard task for big men who are trying to stay up with the Raptors' really big star. Kevin?
Thank you, David.
They should continue to get the ball inside. The defense struggling to contain them.
And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Doncic. And so it's Harden bringing it up for Toronto. 8-point game. Lowry drives in. That one goes in for him too, making it look easy. He's now 4 for 4.
And now you see them starting to really work the ball inside.
Well, Luka Doncic so dangerous because when the three-point shot is working, he becomes an impossible guard.
Now here is Lowry. He's got 8. Count the basket. Lowry's got 10 points.
Yeah, that's the third bucket in a row from the paint. This defense needs to clog those lanes in the middle.
Pass to Lopez. Over Jackson. And too long on the shot. Toronto leading by 9. Lowry feeling it out a bit. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Luka Doncic. That is his first foul of the game. 56 seconds left to play in the first. And it's Lowry penetrating. Randall with the block.
How about the timing, the rejection by... Julius Randle read that one beautifully.
Personal foul. First team foul.
Wizards trail by 9. Takes it inside. The kick out to Lopez.
Yeah, love the job they've done here to protect the paint.
Fires the 3.
And trailing here in the first, you'd like to see them be a little more aggressive on the offensive glass.
Inside. Outside for Lowry. Jackson with the screen. Back to Harden. Clock at 6. He takes it in. And the jam by Harden.
And they have owned the paint so far, and the score reflects it.
I know it's early, but you have got to like the dominance down low. Right now, they are playing bully basketball.
And so it's Toronto. Their lead at 11 points to end the quarter.
Side Cruz. Ladies and gentlemen, your north side.
And glad to have you with us, folks. Second quarter of basketball. This game has not exactly been neck and neck, but plenty of time left in this one. And a chance for just a second to check out the scoring breakdown for the Raptors.
We've seen a lot of their points coming off penetration in the first half.
And what passing we've seen from this group already, too. They could put up a big number in the assist column by the end of this one. Such a reliable threat from range. You'd think the defense might key on him a little bit more.
George up top. Out to Doncic. From deep. Buries it from three-point range. Doncic has got 6.
And Doncic loves the ability to respond with a 3. That is tough.
And you know you're special when you're drafted 3rd and people still can't believe you slipped that far. That's how good Doncic has been in his young career.
Toronto needs to get off a shot. Lowry, good.
And they're forcing the ball inside, and it's working like a charm.
Wizards trailed by 13. And Greg, at the time of the 2018 draft, Luka Doncic was regarded as the best international prospect ever.
And that sounds right because, you know, coming from Europe, a lot of people assume that he's got a low ceiling, but he's surpassing all those expectations. How many times have we seen a possession like that from them today, ending with a basket coming off a pretty pass?
Pass to George. The shot's good on the assist by Vucevic. George has got his first bucket of the night.
Yeah, field goal percentage above 50 now. Their offense is starting to show.
And it's Lowry penetrating. Good. Lowry's got 4 points this quarter.
And defensively, guys, they've been unable to shut down the middle.
Wizards trailed by 13. George up top. And we know he can score. He's averaging around 21.5 points a game. And it's denied. Sent back by Siakam. And that one's good by Lopez. He's got 10.
Well, it's just solid awareness by Brook Lopez, working hard to get his team a second opportunity.
It's Harden with the drive. And the jam by Harden.
Haven't we seen that a few times today, guys? I mean, their defense has got to have a little bit more toughness about it.
Doncic, no good. It's tipped. And it's Harden with the ball for the Toronto Raptors. Three-pointer. And again, Toronto with the triple.
I mean, there's just no limit to Harden's range. Even from way downtown, this guy is a threat to score.
Doncic with the bucket. As you recall, Doris, there was a fair amount of criticism leading into the play-in tournament, but that quickly dissipated.
It did, Kevin, and the reason it did is because the play-in tournament is the closest we can replicate what happens at the end of the college basketball season when they get into that tournament that everybody loves. The fact of the matter is you've got a 48-minute game that is going to either advance or end somebody's season, and that kind of drama is so captivating.
That one falls, so he hits both of them.
And a key part, Doris, of Harden's game lately, his rebounding.
Right, because his ability to rake and take, get out in transition, make great decisions on the fly, it puts so much pressure on the defense.
Outside for Randall. And the rejection by Jackson. Here's Siakam. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
That's his second.
All that he gives them on offense, Siakam's ability, Greg, to switch defensively is key for this team.
And he can legitimately stay in front of guards on the perimeter. I mean, this guy contests shots without fouling. You love the combination of focus and strong fundamentals.
2 minutes remaining in the first half. 2 minutes.
Doncic outside. And they double up Doncic. Randall outside. Off target from outside.
Boy, he won't miss many from that spot. The defense gets lucky there.
And Harris wide open. He shoots. Buries the long-range jumper. Harris has got his third basket of the night right there. The kick out to Lopez. That falls. Nice speed that time from George.
And the shooting has really been there for him today, but he may have to take it upon himself to continue to carry this team and try and get out of this hole.
Here's Lowry. Up and in on the way. Lowry's got 6 in the quarter.
Put the ball in Kyle Lowry's hand in a pick and roll, and he will pull all the right strings.
Doncic outside. To Lopez, and Lopez throws it down.
Assist goes to.
I'll tell you, Lopez filling it up. He's a commanding presence on the offensive end.
Lowry drives in. Stolen by George. On the wing, Doncic. Lets it go with a 3. Make it 5 for 10 with him in that bucket.
An amazing performance he's putting on from three-point range here in the second quarter.
Harris outside. From deep. The shot missing. Wizards trail by 15. No one near Doncic as he lets it fly. And the Wizards hit again from deep.
And it just seems that every pass they make is leading to a score. Just great ball movement.
Poked away. Stolen by George. The tray. And so it's Toronto up by a dozen here. And after a very lopsided first half, we'll see if things play out a little more evenly here in the second. Okay, well, let's check in with David Aldridge, who's reporting from the sideline.
Thank you, Kevin. Pascal Siakam was the most improved player in 2019. He says, I love that I cannot be able to do something, but if I put in a lot of hours doing it, I can become good at it. The former 27th pick overall said, not to sound arrogant, but I saw this coming. Guys, he bet on himself.
He did. He was smart. He certainly put in the work. D.A., thank you. The deep three from Harden. Harris, good.
One thing I love about Joe Harris, he has now become confident in catch-and-shoot situations. He wants to be assertive.
Down low. Stolen by Jackson. Launches the three. Joe Harris, and that's good. Harris has got two now from beyond the arc in the third for the Raptors. From deep, George. Oh, and he almost had a four-point play right there. He'll go to the line with a chance for three. It's going to be on Siakam.
And we all know what George brings offensively. But it's his ability as a defender that stands out. Great instincts to make plays on that end of the floor.
And here's Doncic from the arc. The Wizards with another miss.
And I think that one could have easily have fallen for him.
Left side, George. Back to Doncic. Five to shoot. Takes a three. And it's Toronto with the rebound. And with Paul George in his defense, Greg, you almost forget how great of an impact it makes.
He just kind of flies under the radar with his defensive play. I mean, this guy could be considered for the Defensive Player of the Year almost every year. One of the more disruptive forces on that end of the floor. Coming off a big game, his confidence couldn't be higher, and Coach knows it.
Well, the best players, to me, deliver night after night after night. So as long as he's hot, keep riding it. Well, I absolutely love the way this guy has controlled the pace tonight. They've been able to play the style they want.
And Doncic, here we go. Vucevic down low. And the rejection by Jackson. Pass to Harris. They get it back. Siakam. And that's good. A nice job in the glass as they pick up two on the second effort.
They are just killing them on the interior.
Outside, George. From past the arc. He can't get it to go. Raptors leading by 19 points. A shot by Lowry. Wide open. That three off the mark. Doncic from deep three-point land. Stolen by Jackson. Back to Lowry. Not going to go that time. And it's Washington the other way. Near the three-point line, it's Doncic. Six to shoot. Goes back up. The rebound by Harden.
Boy, what a nightmare quarter for this guy. He's playing right into the hands of the defense at this point.
Wizards trailed by 19. And here's George. It's George on the wing. Over Harris. The Wizards with another miss.
Well, he's a quality mid-range shooter, but he can't get that one to go.
Harden outside. Back to Siakam. Another shot. He lays it in. And that's 11 points for Siakam.
Yeah, they're going to have a nice little run here.
The wide open look here for Lopez. Another miss, and they've really hit a rough patch here. Pass to Harris. All alone. That's the sixth make from the field. He's taken 9 shots and missed but 3.
Well, how about the mid-range game? Joe Harris knows they're going to run him off the three-point line, so he's showing you what else he has.
Here's Vucevic. Here's George. Washington needs to get a shot off here. Over Siakam. That doesn't go either for George.
I'll tell you, you hate to pin this on one person, but his inefficiencies at the offensive end are holding this group back.
And on an open look like that, he's very gifted at making the weak coverage pay. And he has definitely been struggling in this quarter.
And you know what? They keep calling his number, and they're simply trying to get him out of this funk.
And Randall has got the ball here for the Washington Wizards. And here's Doncic from the arc. It's good from long range. Doncic has got 6 in the quarter.
Yeah, in the first half, he was unstoppable from deep. Now, 2 more since the break.
And Harden with the step.
And on the drive, Harden is just so tricky to guard. No one wants to risk handing him a foul.
Pass to Doncic. Over Lowry. No dice from the high post. And a wide open look for Siakam. And so is Toronto, holding a 22-point lead as the quarter wraps up. The defensive... And as we head into the fourth, we'll see if there's a comeback in the works or if it's more of the same from the first 3 quarters. Now, here's Doncic. Outside, George. Doncic outside. And he's good on the 3-ball. Doncic has got 27 points.
We know this about Luka. This guy dangerous from anywhere on the floor. Such an effective shooter.
For 3, Harris. Washington with the rebound. George with the ball. Now guarded by Siakam. Vucevic trying to get open. Offensive rebound. And Randall throws it down.
Well, you love to see Julius Randle attack the offensive glass, get to his second chance opportunity. That's really well done.
And he gets the bucket.
And with the lead, I like the strategy here. Continue to get the ball to guys who can do something with it.
One thing we've learned in the NBA, the game is never over. So you've got to continue to score, continue to build your lead.
Randall left side. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass.
Well, that's Randall working in his comfort zone. You can see how confident he is on his ability to score inside.
And Harden launches it from deep. From beyond the arc and then some. And the Raptors lead by 20.
Not shy from outside. There's no doubt about that. Spreading the floor and hitting them up. A slight rebound advantage for them. One more column in their favor, and it's all adding up.
Doris, to limit travel during the 2021 season, the NBA scheduled baseball-style series. Teams facing off in consecutive games. How did you like that?
You know, more important than what I thought, Kevin, we had a number of coaches tell us throughout the course of the regular season that they actually loved this format. The reason being, as you said, number one, it cuts down on travel. But number two, they thought it mimicked the playoffs where you had to make game-to-game adjustments. It also raised the intensity level because you had just played this opponent. And so, you know, things get competitive and nasty. It elevated the game. I love it.
Pass to Vucevic. Back to Doncic. Gets the three-pointer to fall. Doncic has got 12 points here in the second half.
They've given up a lot of three-pointers here today.
Wizards trailed by 19. Lets it go from deep. They get the rebound. Launches it. Rebound by the Raptors. Earlier, they held a 23-point lead.
Not a lot falling for him in this quarter. He's got to stay aggressive, try to break through, see if you can get an easy opportunity.
Bangs home the trifecta. Harris has got 20 points.
3 triples in the first half, 3 in the second. Boy, do they add up.
I don't know if he's tired or what, but he is definitely holding back a little bit, and he has to step his game up right now.
Out of bounds, Washington takes possession.
Just didn't get his hands up in time on that one. They weren't on the same page there.
Your north side crew. Substitution.
And so it's Ingles with it. He brings it up for Washington. A bit under 3.5 minutes have passed here in the fourth. The Wizards with another miss.
It's a +5 advantage for them in rebounding after that one.
And there's the foul. It's on Tony Snell. That's his first foul.
Second team foul.
You know what? You've got to always be in control of your emotions.
Harden surveying the D. And there's the drive. And the jam by Harden.
And on the offensive end, Harden can be such a monster. So far, he's had little trouble finding his shots.
Boy, this guy is a good finisher, so he misses a chippy. That's tough to take.
Well, Greg, for those of us who have never played in the league, what's it like traveling all over the country over the course of a long regular season?
Come on, Kevin. I bet you had a nice J back in the day. But seriously, it's a whirlwind tour, man. Sometimes you don't even know what city you wake up in. And I can tell you there have been many times where I've gone back to the front desk complaining because my key didn't work, and only to find out I was using the wrong key.
.144 left in the fourth quarter. Outside Lowry. No good from outside. Got the defender off his feet with the pump fake, but couldn't knock it down. In the corner, Snell with it. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
Siakam.
It's going to be on Siakam.
Second team foul.
And a look at how the offensive approach has been going here so far for the Raptors.
Fantastic passing. We saw it in the first half, and it's carried over here in the second.
Yeah, they're taking care of business in the paint, too, getting valuable points down low there.
And one team is just completely outclassing the other tonight. Spirited performance, and it really ignited what is turning out to be a monster win here for Toronto.
And this was one that never really was in doubt, I thought, an all-around dominant performance. And you kind of thought that maybe even going into the game.
Yeah, there was a sense of that, and man, they just pretty much blew them right out of the water. A clinic was put on display here today.
And this will be a big win for them. Lucky win number 13 now in the bag.
No doubt they came in very motivated to win this one and finish the season series at a game apiece.
And a lot of players tonight helped contribute to this performance. But in particular, a real good game it was for Kyle Lowry.
I think it would be impossible to overstate the influence he had on this basketball game. He was the centerpiece of what they did on the offensive end and the anchor of their defense. That's as complete a performance as we've seen.
And again, Toronto with the triple.
saw the opportunity to put this away and did not turn it down.
Yeah, playing with great energy and great effort. And as a coach, you'd love to see this from your team every single night.
Knocks down the 3-ball.
Convincing lead with very little time remaining, and the fans are pumped.
Well, they're getting ready to celebrate, no doubt. They know it's theirs to lose at this point.
Can't connect. And so Toronto takes this one, but by a big margin. And the outcome of this one was never in doubt.
And boy, they really put in a supreme effort. It just felt like what